Hi there and welcome to Kerry's Designs. Today I want to talk about or do a flip through of my 2019 Hobo Bujo. So I am loving this thing. Can you see how thick it is getting? I love this. There has only been 1 week, and that was actually last week, that I did not write every day because I was cleaning up my craft room. By the time I sat down to be even creative, I just could not. So I'm still using 4 pens basically that I keep in here. I don't really use them in here too much. I've been using my chameleons. So I will show you. I'm going to take this out because sometimes it's easier to use if I take it out of here. But you can see how bad this is. I mean, it's huge, and I even kind of stopped journaling back here because of it getting so big, and it's huge. So that's why I kind of went with a B6 that was maybe like 100 pages smaller than this one, and I'll just take you through everything kind of again. I have been doing great with, my moods and that kind of thing. Like the last couple weeks, I've been really productive on cleaning up my scrapbook room, and that's one of the big things I wanted to do. There's my week in review, or my year in review. Here, kind of the highlights of what happened every day, and I have actually kept up with that pretty much. The monthlies here. I mean, I've really done a good job on keeping up with a lot of this stuff. So I like this. I love it. I shouldn't say I like it. I really love this. This is like a great memory keeper for me. And that's what I really, really wanted, was a great memory keeper. So when I do my project life and I go back and look at things, I can see, what happened that day or what I was feeling that day. There's December. So, and then we go into the months, or the weeks, which I have absolutely loved. I've been using all kinds of kits. Sometimes I don't use kits. It just depends. I just go with what my gut tells me to go with. I did start to put a little bit of pictures in there, but not too much. And this was my birthday week, so there was a lot going on. This was the week I said I didn't really journal. I just kind of decorated it because I was cleaning up my scrapbook room and really concentrating on that. This is the current week here. And it's hard to believe that I only have a couple, it's like 6 weeks to go, and I'm almost to the end of this book. Again, here's my gratitude journal, which I've done. I love doing this. And I will continue it next year. My my journaling, which I was really heavy on at the first of the year, and I've kind of not been journaling as much. These are all the pages that are probably going to be, let's see, where's the last, let's see. See, I mean, I've decorated a lot. Okay, so right here to right here, I will not be using this much. So that's a lot of pages that I haven't been using. This is my weather tracker, which I really like and I've enjoyed, which we're getting really cold again. And I like seeing the variations of color. It's really kind of cool. And just notes and things like that. So, I mean, this is it's a huge book, but I like it. I did put that plastic cover on, like I said, to keep it together. I was afraid. What I might do is I might end up taking out these extra pages and seeing if it helps a little bit. I don't know if it will. I don't want it to ruin the book, but this was is a Nanami Cafe Notes A6 size. And then my B6 size, which is what I'm going to be using next year, is right here. And I had, of course, de-ringed a personal Sienna Filofax to put it in here, and I absolutely love it. So this is my 2020, and it's called A Year in the Life. And I decorated this part, And I've decorated this part here. I've added notes to this again. This is my like vision board, I guess. I don't have a word of the year yet. I'm still working on that. Goals, I haven't done my goals yet, but I have me, home, and crafty. I printed this out from the web, and I put in like happy, anxious, stressed, just okay, sick, productive, and lazy, so that I will mark these days with that. Here's my temperature, which I think in the next year I'm going to do this one as well as this one. I mean, this won't be the calendar. It's going to look like this. So I think I'm going to do it like that. And I marked these also with another pen. So because there's some days like I feel two different ways. So I kind of wanted to have like two different ways of putting in my mood. You know what I mean? This is again the forecasted year, the highlights of every month, every day. Starting off in January, and I went ahead and decorated every month already. So that's already done. And then that starts off my weeks. So I'm really gonna like that. I've also got my gratitude journal, which I'm gonna start putting the lines in that. And I've also got a journaling one, so I can journal in here. And I think that's all right with that. So that's where I'm at with that one. But I've got those two to go. And I'm kind of excited about starting the new year in 2020. And I like to look back at what I had done with 2019 and making my own book the way I wanted it to be. And I really, really enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy scrapping, happy planning, happy life. Talk to you later. Bye.